Hello everyone. Welcome to another Scrimcast in the off-season. This is Plague Doctor, and today we'll be looking over Khaos versus Sigma Nation. Sigma Nation, I believe, having formed in the off-season under N-Dog from IVI, I believe. We'll see how they do in today's scrim against Khaos. Khaos having picked up a few new members in the offseason. I believe picking up Caleb, Modzy Rodzy, and a couple others. We'll see how they fare. Looking at the economy here on Pistol Round, we do have a Taurus here from Abizio, as well as a Spectral from Rari, and a Cyclone from Jebediah. A big gun spread here over on Sigma Nation on defense. Over on Khaos, we have another kind of somewhat of a spread. We have 4 Spectrals and then a Cyclone. Pretty standard buy here for what we've been seeing recently. Looks like we do have an AFK teammate over here in Sigma Nation. Shogun going to be forced to use. Actually, he will come back just in time to get a Spectral. Lagging a bit behind the team. Looks like we'll be having a meta push here onto Tetris from Sigma Nation. Hive roaming second floor here, trying to take out anyone coming in from downstairs. We do have Tetris hatch blown here with Rari droning in for his team. Checking back hallway here, not heading into lockers too much, maybe droning just a little bit into lockers. Volfex foaming the wall, not getting seen by Hutch. Hutch almost getting a great kill off there on Volfex, but just barely missing out. Looks like Modzy is going to be in lockers here, trying to hold it down for his team. Jebediah getting some info peeks in, trying to just figure out if there's anyone in the building. Looks like Cubby Wall is open here. We do have Volfex pushing in, not looking to plant, just looking to get some kills off. Looks like Modzy just staying still in lockers. Shogun taking out Hive. Modzy looking to peek out, take out, getting taken out by Jebediah with that Cyclone. Jebediah taking out Caleb, taking out Mabizio with a Spectral. Hutch pretty low on health here, trying to hold it down for his team. Volfex taking out Blue, as well as Hutch taking some cover behind the blue box, getting taken out. Caleb taking out Volfex before getting taken out by Rari. Sigma Nation claiming the first round for their team. Well done to them, you know, on Factory, especially for offense, pushing into that meta push. Especially on Cubby there. They had their work cut out for them with Khaos, especially when they were in lockers, but they got it done. Looks like we do have mid-floor here next. Looking at the economy, it looks like we will have some soft buy here, some Khaos, getting 2 SMGs along with a lot of utility. Not a lot of utility, actually. Maybe just some defensive gadgets here. We do have some trips being placed. We do have, I believe, a static, maybe a trip mine or 2. Just a procs and some trips, it looks like. Over on Sigma Nation, they do have an SMG, a Vezin, and an Huracan here, going for some strong buys on second round, having the economy to do so. Looks like we will have, I believe, another meta push here, pushing down towards A. Not many people on Khaos on A. Interesting to not have that many here. Looks like we do have Hutch all the way over in assembly here, trying to get some picks off, just not able to see anyone. Hatch is about to be blown here for Sigma Nation. Khaos not upstairs. Sigma Nation doing some good droning to figure out, hey, is there anyone here? Mabizio able to take out Modzy Rodzy with that Huracan, using it to great effect. You do have the Sigma Nation players now formed up right on A. Pive and Galaxy's Friend. I believe Galaxy's Friend is Blue, stuck on the outside of the point. Volfex getting a great kill there on Caleb. Also taking out both Pive and Blue on some great flicks. Now just Hutch, who was in assembly, stuck outside with an Viper here, having to 1v5. A tough situation for any player to be in. We do have Sigma Nation checking all of their corners, not getting too complacent here. Rari pushing out, not able to get the hits off on Hutch immediately, but then Hutch just not able to get the kill off, with Rari getting a great Omen kill there. Sigma Nation now up 2 on Factory. especially on offense, doing very well for their team. Looking at the push here for Sigma Nation. Very strong economy now, not losing any players that last round, able to spend as much money as they really want. Meanwhile, over on Khaos, having to go straight SMGs here to be able to get any sort of firepower. Not looking great for their economy, especially with how spread out they are here. They can't really play buddy system with not knowing where where Sigma Nation is going to come in. We do have Mabizio up on the gravel here, maybe getting killed by Blue if he's able to hear it soon enough. You have some defensive gadgets being placed here. Hive placing a static on the wall here. Maybe trying to get a static outside? Not quite sure what he was going for there. It doesn't really block anything at all. Looks like we do have Hive holding storage here. He's going to get thrown out pretty soon. Shogun pinging the static. Looks like we did have Hive get droned out there. The drone also sees the trips. We did have a grenade there, just not able to take anyone out. We have Mabizio upstairs, about to blow the hatch down into storage. Looks like storage is now completely held by Sigma Nation. Hutch upstairs, rotating around. Mabizio taking out Hive, and Hutch taking out Jebediah. Caleb taking out Mabizio. Now, numbers at 3v4 favoring Khaos. Shogun coming in behind Hutch here, able to get the kill off. Hutch not able to get the kill off on Rari there, but evening up the numbers now on a 3v2. Rari looting his teammate, trying to recover some utility there. We do have Maziradzi waiting in point. Still committed. Looks like they're still committed to B. Rari looking to drop down the hatch, head towards check the flank, not seeing anyone. Blue patiently moving to the hatch. Maybe a bit of a misplay there, leaving his teammates alone on point. Maziradzi getting immediately killed on that wall, with now Sigma Nation having full control of B point. Blue still upstairs. Rari losing the EMP. These players are now forced to full kill the enemy team. A tough situation to be in. Khaos may be wondering why there's no one planting. Blue waiting upstairs, maybe waiting for a plant on the hatch. Hopefully he gets to see that EMP, but unfortunately he can't see it from the hatch, so he's not quite sure what's happening. Hatch is open on A as well. Blue biding his time, waiting for a plant. Vulpex maybe about to see him on hatch. Blue getting the kill off on both of these players. Well done to him, and really unfortunate for Sigma Nation losing the EMP on top of the cabinet like that. A tough way to lose a round. Just a really tough way to lose that. Real unfortunate. Khaos now at 1 and 2. Sigma Nation, unfortunately, going down quite a bit in economy on some of these players because of that plunder. Khaos now able to buy pretty well. Looking to full buy maybe heading into this round. Maybe a good choice trying to cinch a round here when Sigma Nation is a little down on economy. Well done to Blue for just, biding his time and getting the kill off when he could. Looks like we will have another meta push here from Sigma Nation, just trying to beat them out on pure gun skill, maybe. Do have Mabizio pulling up the rear here. We have a lot of pings going out. Looks like these members are pinging through the floor, trying to figure out where utility is. Bit of a unfair tactic to use there, but I suppose it's not patched out by Triangle Factory, so not much players can do about it. Looks like we are droning out lockers here. Not seeing anyone so far. Checking in the corner. They do not see the person out here. Maziradzi able to stay hidden, looks like. Checking in point, looking at the utility, seeing a static, as well as a trip and a door blocker. Looks like Maziradzi biding his time here, trying to get a kill off on lockers if he can. Galaxy's friend taking out Mabizio. Blue taking out Mabizio, sorry. Mazirazi able to get a trip kill off on Rari. Now only 3 players over on Sigma Nation. Jebediah looking to push through. Mazirazi now in lockers. Cubby open here on Vulpix. Vulpix pushing through rather than planting just yet. Going for the plant. Blue taking out Jebediah. Vulpix taking out Caleb with a great grenade. Vulpix forced to push out of the Cubby because of that grenade. Mazirazi getting killed here. And Hutch. Vulpix getting, I believe, a 4K. With Shogun able to take out Blue for that last kill. Khaos maybe fumbling that round a little bit. Unfortunately, just losing the numbers advantage very quickly with that push from Vulpix. Looks like we do have Vulpix now going 10-3. Holding down above a 3.0 KD for his team. Well done to him. Blue leading for Khaos with 3-2-1 from Caleb, Hutch, and Mazirazi. Pive bringing up the rear with 0-4. Looks like we do have Sigma Nation at least 1 kill on all of their members, but Vulpix on a definite lead. Looks like Sigma Nation not able to pre-ping any gadgets because of not being on the top floor. So Khaos will be on more even footing this round. You have Jebediah bringing up the rear again. Still, Sigma Nation hurting for some economy here, just not able to get that, definitive lead that they were looking for due to that EMP being lost on top of the cabinet. But Khaos not able to get any rifles because of, unfortunately, losing that round. Looks like Hutch will be in bathroom, maybe trying to get a bit of a cheeky peek off. Mabizio and Vulpix both outside. Vulpix looking to watch that bathroom window. We do have multiple players upstairs. Khaos deciding not to hold upstairs. Probably a smart idea based on what's been happening so far. It looks like we do just have a standard A push here from Sigma Nation. Mabizio getting taken down very early by Caleb, but Vulpix getting a kill off on Modzi with a great grenade into connector. Looks like we do have 2 smokes here on point. Shogun looking to push in. Almost getting taken down by Caleb on a great peek there. We do have Hive chilling in connector. Maybe able to get some good peeks off. Blue on the other side of the door here from Jebediah. May be able to get a good kill off if he can just hold this door down. He does turn his back. Jebediah and Blue in the same room. Blue having his gun down. Not able to get the kill off. Hutch looking to punish. And just not getting it off with Vulpix taking out 2. Jebediah taking out Hutch. And that ends the round. Blue unfortunately just not able to isolate the EMP in War Room. With Sigma Nation now up 3 on switch rounds. Khaos going for a near full buy. They have to soft buy because Hutch just barely doesn't have enough for a rifle. Meanwhile, Sigma Nation going for, looks like a soft buy actually. Jebediah only able to get a rill. And Mabizio opting to go for a Huracan rather than a rifle here on switch round. Maybe going for some utility. As a consequence of the rough economy over on Khaos, they can't really get much utility other than what Hutch can buy for them. Looks like he will opt for 2 trips underneath the hatch. Kind of an odd placement here. Won't do much unless they hot drop that hatch. Not quite sure what the plan is there. It looks like we do have a meta storage push here. We do have a meta storage push here from Sigma Nation. Khaos only having 1 player in B, it looks like. Also having Blue again on an upstairs roam. I don't know if I would have an isolated roamer again. It did work last time, but only because the EMP was dropped on top of that cabinet, I would say. Pive almost getting taken out immediately because of some utility usage into storage, just clearing it out, claiming space for themselves. Rari taking out Pive through the wall. Unfortunate wall bangs there for Khaos. Now down a player immediately. Looks like we do have a smoke entry here into point, trying to get point claim. Only able to see through. Jebediah killing Rodzi here, moving very fast. Blue trying to fire through smoke, not getting any hits off. Able to take down Mabizio, but losing a lot of health in the process. On a 3v4 with EMP down. Caleb looking to flank here, taking out Shogun. Rari holding the flank. We do have Jebediah on the boxes. Vulpix here holding it down as well. Jebediah able to take out Hutch. Caleb able to take out Jebediah, but Volfex getting the refrag here on blue. Caleb able to take out Volfex. Now a 1v1 with Caleb, unfortunately having his gun down. Getting shot by Rari, just going across the open wall there. Rari shooting the body. Maybe just trying to get some, competition going here. Sigma Nation now up 4 after switch. Khaos having their job cut out for them here. If they let Sigma Nation claim one more round, they'll have to get 6 rounds in a row to claim factory for themselves. An unfortunate situation to be in here. But that's just how it goes sometimes, I would say. On factory, especially. Looks like we do have a static getting put down below the hatch here. I'm not quite sure what Khaos can do here in order to cinch themselves around, especially going for a meta push here. I guess they're not quite sure what Sigma Nation's defense is going to look like. We do have a lot of utility coming out from Sigma Nation, as well as a Jesper from Mabizio, hoping to go for a utility rather than a gun. Khaos going for a lot of utility as well, holding down a incendiary, a frag, a foam, and a drone from Hutch. Hutch hoping to get some early information out here. Going for some flank checks. We do have Jebediah in the corner here, almost able to take down the drone. Volfex able to get some information now. It looks like we have the entire Khaos team funneling in from this one window, opening up the door here. We did have a grenade from Sigma Nation. It's not able to get any hits off. Jebediah holding this back window, hoping to rotate around and take these players off guard. Hive on flank guard. No players down on the bottom stairs. We do have Sigma Nation holding this point down with Volfex on a pixel peak there. Just not able to get any hits off. Hive able to take out Shogun with a great grenade. Caleb able to take out Rari. Galaxy's friend, Blue, able to take out Volfex now on a 5v2 with just Jebediah in the point. Mabizio outside trying to rotate around to the back. Looks like he will get punished here by Caleb, throwing out an incendiary, but not able to get any kills, separating the teammates out though. And Jebediah now on a 1v3 instead of a 1v5. Able to take out Blue here, able to almost take out Hutch, but just not getting the shots off. Hutch able to claim a kill for himself. Now on a 5-2 lead here. Sigma Nation does lose pistol round. Pretty important round there. Looking at the stats here, Volfex at 14-5, still almost holding down a 3.0 for his team. Trailed here by Jebediah and Rari. Caleb holding 9-6 for his team, with Blue at 6-6, and then trailing off from there. Khaos may be able to claim some rounds back here on offense, especially with an early economy lead. Looks like we do have Sigma Nation just going full economy push here. If they can get this round off, they'll be pretty well off, but if they lose this round, all of them dead, they're gonna be pretty bad off, but they have the rounds to correct that mistake if it does happen. Looks like we'll be having a meta push here from Khaos. Mabizio putting down some cheeky trips here, trying to get some kills off on the stairs. We do have a 4-person upstairs roam. Mabizio may be hoping to push out immediately and take out Modzy Rodzy. 4 people upstairs, but they did have a good gamble here. It looks like multiple people being droned out here. Caleb going in, trying to take out someone in that corner. Not quite sure. Pushing in on 4 people there. Mabizio almost able to take out Hutch there. Having a bad incendiary on top of the air conditioning there. I'm not sure why Khaos is still hoping to push this. There are 4 people in this room. Materazzi looking to peek in on Mabizio. Maybe able to get a kill off here if Mabizio doesn't play this right. Hive and Blue rotating downstairs, trying to come in on B. Looks like we did have one enter in on B. Shogun throwing an incendiary, able to take out 2 of these players. Now just Modzy remaining, getting taken out by Jebediah. Unfortunately, Khaos' push being stymied by 4 people upstairs. Nearly 5 if Shogun wasn't in the point. Almost an entire team roam there. But a great gamble by Sigma Nation that just paid off dividends there. Now able to buy full SMGs. Khaos hurting for economy here. Most likely going to see a hero buy from Modzy. Now having to get 5 rounds in a row. A real tough situation to be in for any team. Especially Khaos here going against, a former IVI member. And also some former teammates. Most of these members of Sigma Nation being comprised of former Khaos members. They know their plays. They know where they're going to come in. So it's a really tough situation to be in here. Do have a static down on storage. And a full team roam. No one on the point. Looks like we do have Vulpix upstairs trying to punish any upstairs roamers. None the wiser that everyone is in storage. Just a shocking amount of roam here. I'm not quite sure what the plan is here. Looks like we do have maybe a drone from Hutch, but there's not much they can do here. Looks like we will be going for Hatch. Vulpix in the bathroom, hoping to rotate in and take out anyone hoping to push straight in. We do have now Shogun heading to the point, maybe sensing that there is going to be a hatch drop here. Hutch on the drone, realizing, hey, there's no one in this point. There's no utility. It looks like we're going to be blowing wall, trying to take out any players on Rome. We do have Shogun taking out Blue. Now, the three Chaos members alone in point with Vulpix pushing up to the hatch. Unfortunately, sitting directly below it, trapped in the point. Jebediah taking out Mozzie Rozzi. Now Caleb alone on a 1v3 with one dropping from hatch. Does get taken down. All of these players shooting bodies. Just really feeling real happy for themselves here. Well done to these Sigma Nation players, especially for former members of Khaos. Some bad blood here, it seems, between these two teams. I hope it doesn't continue outside the game. It's rough to have toxicity between old members. You never want that, old friends. But maybe it is just friendly competition. Looking at that map, Sigma Nation is holding a pretty dominant lead there, losing EMP, unfortunately, where they didn't 6-0 first half, but they pretty easily could have, I would say, if they just didn't lose the EMP on storage. Well done to Khaos holding their own here against this team. We'll see what happens on second map. We did have one of these Khaos members drop. Looks like Caleb from Khaos did drop. We'll hope he comes back. Final stats here. We had Vulpix going 14-5, nearly a 3.0, with Rari actually holding a 3.0 for his team. Jebediah 9-4. Over on Khaos, Caleb able to hold 11-8, second fragging over both teams. Meanwhile, Blue trailing behind at 6-8. Hutch, Pive, and Mozzie Rozzi just not able to get their kills up, unfortunately. Looks like we do have second map voted for here. We'll see what it ends up being. Looks like we will have second map be Maul here. Khaos maybe starting on a deficit of players. Also losing Mozzie Rozzi. Now 3 Khaos players remaining. Maybe a side switch here. Looks like we do have the team switching sides. Sigma Nation starting on offense for Maul. No, I would say Maul right now, a pretty offensively sided map. Been theory crafting a few plays. And, looking at Maul, it can be surprisingly offensive sided depending on how you approach the points. Especially being such a new map to the pool. Looks like we may have Khaos start on a 3v5 if Shogun does hit that button. Not quite sure where we did have 2 players drop here. Two players. We did have both Mozzie Rozzi and Caleb drop. Actually, Mozzie Rozzi and Caleb both being former teammates of mine. Pretty good friends. I hope to see them come back. Seeing them on Khaos together is nice to see, teammates still sticking together. But looking at the utility usage between the two teams on Factory, I do feel like Sigma Nation using their utility pretty well, but Khaos actually returning the favor with some great grenade kills. Pretty evenly matched utility-wise. I think Sigma Nation just really has the edge on gunplay and team play there. I just feel like they have been playing pretty well as a team, and also very, very aggressively, almost 5-person roams on the last few rounds of Factory, trying to just punish and not let these Khaos players in the building, which worked out very well. I think they just, you know, bet on the fact that there would be people on the meta push, and they were right. Sorry, getting a message here from a fellow caster. Looks like we are still waiting for 2 of these Khaos members. I'm not quite sure what's happening. Looks like we do have Prisma coming in for Khaos. Maybe Modsy and Caleb both just having to drop. Not quite sure what's happening. I'm sorry for the silence here, but I don't know what's happening with these two teams. I thought that Modsy and Caleb both would be staying for Khaos, but it looks like maybe they just had to go. We do have Khaos. We do have Lazy and Prisma both coming in for Khaos. Now, having 2 different players kind of maybe upsetting the roster here for Khaos. Gonna be some different team play here. Looks like we do have Sigma Nation starting on offense. A lot of them AFK so far. On defense here, we do have all Spectrals. Lazy most likely going for a Spectral as well. Not a lot of defensive utility so far. We do have, looks like, a Prox coming out, as well as a Frag Grenade from Hutch trying to get some point defense off. Surprised I'm not seeing more Incendiaries here from Khaos. They would allow them to do some point defense, especially later in the round. I've been preaching to a lot of the community members here, you know, smuggling util to the end of the round, making so that, especially on defense, if you can block off the EMP for a full 30 seconds, that is a key amount of time to let them do it. And vice versa for Sigma Nation for offense here. If you can use 2 Incendiaries, you can block off the EMP for a full 30 seconds, leaving only 15 to defuse. That is a rough amount of time to defuse for defense. Looks like we do have a 5-person push here, actually a 3-2. Lazy taking out Mabizio very quickly. Lazy looking to get another kill here. Volpex almost getting taken down. Volpex able to take down Pive, but Lazy takes down Volpex and Shogun. Rari almost getting taken out by a grenade here. Suddenly, Sigma Nation on a 2v3. Volpex putting in the work. Lazy also putting in the work here. Lazy getting 3 kills immediately, showing that he was a good person to bring in for Khaos, maybe having to just bring in a different roster in order to up their chances, maybe. Looks like we do have a free grenade here for Khaos. We have Sigma Nation rotating in over on B point. They actually don't have EMP. Rari and Jebediah both on the point here, having to go claim it back. Looks like we do have Blue sitting in the other point. Hutch now on B, trying to get some kills off. Getting seen here by Jebediah. Almost able to take one out. Looks like Jebediah and Rari both on this point. Maybe trying to fake a plant. Blue and Prisma opting to push rather than just hold the EMP down. Maybe an odd choice here. Blue able to take out Jebediah. Prisma getting swung by Rari, getting taken out. Rari now at 1 health, not having a stim. Almost maybe killing himself here with the wallbang if he got too close. Blue committing to blocking B off. He should have just watched EMP, I would say. Knowing both players are in B, he could have really clutched that out. But looks like now Rari on 1 health. Chancing fate here, blowing walls. If he got a bad incendiary there, he really could have, you know, killed himself right there. Looks like we do have Rari going for plant. A bit of a blunder here from Khaos, letting them just grab the EMP for free. I don't know if I really would have done that. Blue just not able to get the kill off here on Rari. Rari free to just push all the way back outside. Blue heading for the defuse. Going for the fake defuse here. Rari not able to chance it. Blue getting the kill off with plenty of time to spare, but could have really turned out badly there for Khaos if they did let Sigma Nation just grab the EMP for free and plant it for free. And if they had gotten killed there, that would have been just a rough loss. I'm not quite sure why they just left EMP unguarded. You almost want to just switch from point defense all the way onto EMP. Regardless, it did work out for them. Khaos winning pistol round. Heading into this next round, we do have Sigma Nation starting on roof here with Vulfex holding the EMP. We do have mid-floor here. An odd defense set up here for Khaos, I would say. Not having any door blockers. Looks like they do have some proximity sensors down, but they have proximity sensors down on, I would argue, the more off-meta push. They don't really have anyone on A. They don't have anyone on Arcade. I don't believe they don't have any proximity sensors either. Sigma Nation, if they wanted to, could just push straight into Arcade. Looks like they will be opting to go for roof. Not quite sure what the play is here. Going for a bit of a huddle on the roof. Looks like we do have them dropping straight into Pharmacy. Pushing down, hoping to run for the hatch or maybe the stairs here. Maybe they don't know what points they're on. They went to the wrong point. Or they just checked their flank, maybe. It looks like they are going to be dropping straight into Bookstore. Jebediah able to take out Pive in a very early kill there, pushing straight into the point. Blue able to take out Jebediah on the refrag. Vulfex extremely low with that EMP. Lazy able to take out Rari. Unfortunately, that quick push there not working out for Sigma Nation with a combined total of 80 health between all three of these members. What can they do, especially without a stim? Blue almost taking out Mabizio. Shogun able to take out Lazy, evening up the numbers, but not the health situation. Shogun looking to push straight in and get a kill off on Prisma, just not able to get it off. Going for some pretty aggressive leans there. Blue able to take out Mabizio. Vulfex going for a pretty far-ranged and pretty early, incendiary. Maybe calling a rotate here with only 77 health between the two of them. Vulfex does hold EMP, but he doesn't have a lot of health to work with. He could get killed by just Shogun blowing the wall even. Khaos not hearing the rotate here may cost them the rounds. We do have Vulfex and Shogun both trying to push through. If there's no sound cues here from Khaos, I'm surprised they're still staying on this point. I think they would rotate through eventually. Looks like Prisma is going to be rotating through here. Seeing Shogun, but not able to get the kill off, able to get some hits. And unfortunately, Hutch does get the trip off on Vulfex there. Shogun is now alone on a 1v2. Hutch is very low. He does know where that trip was, though, so he does get some good information. Hutch getting taken down by Shogun. Blue behind Shogun, maybe able to get the flank off. Shogun trying to peek through the point. Blue biding his time. Shogun watching the door very carefully here, knowing maybe there's someone behind him. Blue biding his time, checking in and getting a great kill off there. Khaos now up 2 on Maul. Shogun, unfortunately, just not holding that door, not able to pick between the two. And, you know, how could he? He had no sound cues, he had no anything. He had to just commit to one, and unfortunately, he picked the wrong one. Looks like we do have top floor here. Sigma Nation may take advantage of the being able to ping gadgets through roof, if I had to guess. I'm curious what play Sigma Nation is going to take on top floor. They may push grocery. We'll see. Not quite sure what these players are pinging. Looking at the defensive setup here from Khaos, looks like they do have a lot of defensive gadgets, and they will also be going for a soft buy here with only 2 SMGs. From Khaos, the rest of them going for rifles. Sigma Nation going for a bit of a force buy here, getting 3 rifles and then just a Jesper save from Vulfex going to a Spectral. They will be pushing in from this back room towards grocery. Do have Pive and Lazy, as well as Hutch and Kitchen here. Looks Looks like we will be going for a flash that unfortunately just flashes Sigma Nations players and no one else. Going for a pre-fire here, opening up the vent. Looks like Volfex is going to be blowing this wall pretty early. Pive and Blue, obviously, I would say, hearing these sound cues. We do have an incendiary at the end of the hall here, just not able to get any hits off. Drone coming in from Mabizio, trying to check into this point, seeing someone on the rotate, not getting taken down, but not getting much information either. Mabizio's drone getting taken down. It looks like we have Jebediah and Rari both on the outside of the door here. We do have Mabizio trying to go for some blind fires, along with Volfex up on the box, and a pretty risky peek, I would say. Jebediah pushing in behind Prisma, getting the kill off, but Shogun taking down Hutch as well as Blue. Hutch able to take out Jebediah just in time. Pive and Lazy alone now. Lazy watching that front entrance, able to take out Rari. And now these players are fully in the point. Volfex holding EMP. Shogun trying to get some info peeks off Mabizio, getting the kill off on Pive. Lazy now alone. Unfortunately, getting triple peeked here. Getting taken down by Shogun. Looks like we do have Sigma Nation claiming their first round and also having all 3 of their rifles still up. Getting a great start to their economy. Khaos, unfortunately, down quite a bit of money from that soft buy round. Now having to go back to SMGs and only 2 rifles. Sigma Nation able to claim their first round. Looking at the scores here, we do have Shogun leading for his team at a 3.0 KD. Along with Lazy at 5-3 and Blue at 5-1, going for a 5.0 KD so far. We'll hope he holds that into the future. Looks like we do have these players taking advantage of being able to ping through the walls. Bit of a dirty tactic here, I would say, but you do what you have to do, I suppose. We do have Lazy in arcade now, knowing they tried to push through here before. Trying to push through. Looks like we do have Shogun and Mabizio as well as Volfex all pushing through arcade. Almost on a full buy here. Pushing through arcade very quickly. Khaos having no defensive gadgetry here. They have no idea when anyone is here. They also haven't held any space. Looks like they do actually have a prox on arcade, giving Khaos some early sound cues here. No one on A. They didn't really claim any space outside the point, so these players are just free to push directly on in. Looks like they're going to be opening up the wall very early, not even 2 minutes in. Not even 2 minutes left on the clock. Prisma is standing directly in front of the wall that's about to open. Not quite sure that's a good idea. Lazy on a very aggressive lean here. Probably going to get taken down by Volfex once that wall opens. Wall is open. Volfex getting taken down by Lazy on a great double peek there from the Khaos players. A great incendiary out on the wall. Mabizio going for a very ambitious peek, just not able to get it off. Lazy taking down Mabizio. Shogun pushing around with his gun very far in front of him, getting a great info peek off and getting the kill off on Lazy, with Rari getting the kill off on Blue on B. Suddenly, holding the numbers advantage, Sigma Nation. Pive may get info peeked out here. Shogun trying to push into the point. Pive getting flashed, able to take out Shogun, but trying to go for the push while he's flashed. Kind of an unfortunate decision there. We do have Prisma on connector, about to get pushed here by Jebediah, not able to get the kill off. Jebediah going for an interesting peek there, not really droned out, not quite sure how he knew he was going to be there, but well done. Good game sense there from Jebediah. Looks like we do have top floor again. Now 2-2. Sigma Nation claiming 2 rounds in a row. Khaos able to full buy again. Not quite sure I would do that, though. They aren't on switch rounds, so they're just going to handicap themselves if they lose this round. But that maybe I'm just being too, defensive here. They want to go for an offensive economy to get it off. Looks like we will have a full buy from Sigma Nation as well, except for there will be a Knut from Volfex, maybe trying to go for some shotgun kills rather than rifles. Let's see how that works out. The shotgun actually Volfex switching to just a straight up Marui. Probably a good idea just to full buy with his team. They are pushing in on Pharmacy, an odd choice here, but I guess maybe just thinking there's going to be no one here. They don't have a drone. They're going to be going in blind. Buying all the utility out they can, really. Throwing in flashes into Pharmacy, hoping to catch anyone off guard. Volfex out on the railing there. pushing through towards food court here. Lazy on an aggressive lean, trying to get a good kill off if he can. Getting wallbanged out, almost getting killed there. Jebediah getting killed, dropping EMP. Lazy having a fantastic lean, a late round drone here, I would say. You know, they've already pushed straight in. I almost would have done this drone to be able to see that lean peak, but unfortunately just didn't do it in time. Lazy opting to rotate off of the lean peak rather than getting trapped in the corner. Drone heading into the point, getting flashed out by their team. Lazy able to take down the drone while it's flashed. Mabizio going for a double smoke entrance here, along with an incendiary, almost getting hits off on Pive, but not able to. Opting not to blow the wall here. Now blowing the wall, but not the cubby wall, rather the outside wall. Mabizio getting a great kill up on Lazy through the smoke. Pive able to stay hidden here, not take any hits. Great incendiary locking these Chaos players out unless they climb the railing. Vulpex taking out Hutch here, planting down. Pive getting shot by Mabizio after that wall gets blown. Suddenly, Chaos dead to Shogun and Vulpex and everyone else in the point. Mabizio, Sigma Nation now up around on Switch. Chaos doing, unfortunately, not having a great economy, only partially able to buy. Both Blue and Hutch not able to get Vezins. Meanwhile, Sigma Nation fully able to buy with Rari at 7,500 max money. An interesting choice here. We'll see what Sigma Nation chooses to do. Sigma Nation playing a great later half of the round, maybe just needing their feet under them, needing some better economy in order to get it done. Pulling 3 rounds in a row now. Well done to them. EMP gets passed to Rari. It looks like Vulpex buying out all the utility. Sigma Nation hoping to use these flashes to their advantage. They've done pretty well with that so far. Looks like we will have, I believe, an off-meta push here from Sigma Nation. Actually, looks like going to a meta push, droning upstairs on Arcade first, just checking to see if there's any roamers. Looks like we don't really have any Chaos roamers, opting to just hold the points down. Probably a good idea. Looks like we have drone heading down the stairs, checking for any flanks, any and all flanks. We do have Jebediah going for a far rotate here. Not quite sure where he's going. Maybe to the stairs. Shogun pushing very aggressively into maintenance here. Now 5 players from Chaos all on this B point. Jebediah free to just push straight up to A, getting proxed out. Looks like we do have some rotators now. Blue on A, trying to get some hits off. Unfortunately, only with a Spectral. We do have storage being pushed here by Rari behind the pillar. We do have an interesting play here. Looks like they will be going for the wall. Chaos getting set up. Shogun able to take out Prisma on the point. Mabizio going for the plant here. Able to be guarded by his teammates. Looks like we did have a great incendiary there, taking out Mabizio. But unfortunately, it was from his teammate. Shogun taking out Hutch. Lazy able to take out Rari. Suddenly, on a 3v2 here, as Pive takes out Jebediah. We do have a member of Sigma Nation in B trying to push through 2v2. EMP is planted. Pive getting shot there by Shogun. Shogun play spacing his way through the connector here, just very quickly, maybe trying to showboat a little bit. Lazy trying to get a grenade off here on Vulpex, trying to get the kill off. Does get the kill off here on Shogun, but Vulpex free to hold the EMP. I think just Lazy a little too late to defuse. Just trying to get an ego kill off, maybe. Getting the kill off, but Sigma Nation does get the round off. Well done to them. Well done. Sorry about that, folks. Alrighty. Looking like Chaos now, unfortunately, down 2 rounds. and on offense. But as I was saying, Maul could be offensively sided at this point, depending on how you run these plays. Khaos going for, not quite sure what play they're going to go for, it seems like. Looks like they will be trying to push in on Pharmacy, with Rari ready to punish. Look, hearing probably these footsteps up on roof. All of these Chaos members on the hatch. Pharmacy is blown with the drone coming down through. Rari already taking down the drone. Unfortunately, Khaos getting denied any and all information. Rari and Jebediah both in here. Prisma almost getting a shot off. Shogun taking out Pive on a great food court hold here. Prisma trying to get the refrag, just not able to get it off. Lazy able to take out Rari. Hutch able to take out Shogun with Jebediah. Able to take out Hutch. Lazy able to take out Jebediah. Lazy trying to take out Mabizio here. Mabizio able to get a great Taurus kill off. Suddenly, Blue on a 1v2 on food court here. Volfex and Blue both trying to peek each other. Volfex able to get the kill off. With Sigma Nation now up 3 on Maul in the latter half of the switch. Well played there from Sigma Nation. Khaos, unfortunately, just not able to claim the round. Looks like we do have, unfortunately, mid-floor here, so Khaos might not know what to do. I haven't seen him play Maul too much. I'm not quite sure what they're going to go for. Do have maybe a split push here. Unfortunately, Khaos just not able to hold down these points. Sigma Nation having a great offensive, getting 4 rounds in a row, and just continuing that momentum, getting their 5th round in a row. Khaos only able to claim the pistol in 2nd round. Looks like we will have maybe a meta push onto Arcade here from Khaos, with Pive and Hutch separated from the team. We will have a drone here from Hutch. We'll see how that works out. Has been denied a lot of information so far. Alrighty, we do have Shogun already going down to half health from a great peek from Blue. Hutch heading to drone. Droning in, not getting shot immediately, it looks like, so he will get some utility information here. Seeing no trips so far, not checking too much even. Looks like we do have a bait here. A bait from Volfex maybe, or Shogun. Trying to bait out the drone in order to get it shot. Looks like we do have a almost 3-person, actually yes, a 3-person roam from Sigma Nation. Very aggressive defense here. Hutch taking out Rari as Rari takes out Prisma. Jebediah taking out Hutch as Lazy takes out Jebediah, getting a lot of refrags here, but Sigma Nation coming out on top health-wise. Volfex looking for some information peaks. Volfex taking out Lazy and Pive. Now, Galaxy's friend alone. Getting triple pushed here by the remaining 3 Sigma Nation players. Able to take out one of them. Volfex almost getting killed there by Galaxy's friend. Galaxy's friend now trapped in the corner, getting grenaded out! And Sigma Nation getting a great 6th round there. 6 in a row. Looking to claim their 7th off of Khaos on Maul here. Well done to them. Looking at the stats, we have Shogun at 13-5 for his team, but Lazy going 14-7 for Khaos. Well done to him and Shogun. The rest of the kills pretty spread out amongst Khaos, and very spread out there amongst Sigma Nation, going 7-5, 7-5 from the rest of the players. But Shogun and Lazy both putting in the work for their team. We will have, I believe, an off-meta push here from Khaos, hoping to go through the window onto B. Sigma Nation pretty spread out here. They've been playing very aggressive, so most likely going to have a lot of roamers. We do have a maintenance roamer, maybe Volfex staying on point. The rest of them rotating off into records and green. You know, very tough situation here for Khaos to go up against. We have 2 trips at the bottom of the window, which will most likely take out the first person who climbs in, because you can't really hear those, so they're going to have to lean in order to take them out. Volfex is going to be holding the point here. He does hear the window go out. Looks like we will have some Sigma Nation players rotating into the point to guard it with him. Throwing a great incendiary in. Just not able to get any hits off. Galaxy Friend getting taken out by the trips from Shogun. Like I said, unfortunately, they would have to lean in to see those. Now, EMP is dropped in the point. Volfex most likely does see that. Pive trying to push it and grab it himself. Does get it, but now alone in the point. Going for the plant. Rari looking to climb up and get the kill off. Rari does kill Hutch. Pive does get the plant off, but is alone in the point. No one to guard the EMP either. Both of his teammates are in the building. Pive does get the kill off on Shogun and Rari. Suddenly Mabizio is alone on the other side of the building. Pive getting a great clutch off there. Mabizio having to push all the way through, hoping to catch someone outside on an Huracan. If Khaos plays this long range, they can get some great kills off. If they play it too close range, they'll unfortunately just not get this off. Mabizio pushing through, getting killed by Prisma, going for the smoke there instead of the gun. Khaos getting around here and also holding 3 rifles for themselves. Pive going down an arm, it seems. Well done there from Khaos. Pive getting, I believe, a 3K. Holding down the fort for his team, getting the plant off as well. Sigma Nation now down some money. Having to go for a bit of a cheeky soft buy here, along with Khaos doing a soft buy as well with 3 Vezins and a Rill and a Viper. Well done by these Khaos members, getting another round off. Looks like they will be trying to continue that momentum. Sigma Nation getting denied 7 rounds in a row. Only able to get 6. Well done to them. Just not able to get it fully off. Looks like we do have, again, pretty aggressive roaming here from Sigma Nation all the way off the point. Khaos looking to push in from front arcade. Blue leaning around, getting the drone off here. Let's see how that droning goes. Opening up the door, checking for any players, and getting denied information immediately by, I believe, Jebediah. Looks like we do still have a full front arcade push here. Hutch droning in, just not able to get a ton of information. Shogun all the way downstairs trying to push up and get the late flank off here. Probably a good idea. Lazy pushing all the way around, trying to flank Rari. He might get quick peeked here if he's unlucky. Lazy breaks it out. Rari, maybe not even hearing that. He doesn't turn around. He doesn't flinch. Doesn't do anything, really. Now just hearing it. Pive fully in the building. Seeing that Rari's there, just not able to get the kill off. Rari getting some great bangs off. Shogun does flank, take out Prisma, but Hutch takes him out in return. Now on a 4v4, unfortunately, Khaos down some health. Jebediah up on the hatch, looking to rotate down the stairs where his teammate died. Unfortunately, none of these Khaos members holding the flank. Hutch most likely will go down to Jebediah. He does actually hold the flank and get the kill off. Mabizio comes through the smoke, through the incendiary, does get an Huracan kill with another grenade there. Lazy is actually in the point here. On a 1v2, Volpex does get flanked by Lazy and does get taken out. Khaos now at 4 and 6, getting 2 rounds in a row, trying to get some good momentum. Well done. Looks like we do have Khaos spawning on roof. It is, I believe, bottom floor. A bit of a rough spawn there, but good for avoiding sound cues if they drop rather than repel. Outside of records currently, we do have Rari pushing through, maybe trying to get some sound cues. I'm curious to see what Khaos will push here. They are up some rounds, up some util, going for a straight full buy. Full round of Vezins. They have the economy to do so as well, pretty handily. Sigma Nation having to go for some SMGs, not a rifle to their name. Well, not a Vezin or Marui to their name. Can Khaos pull this back? They just have to get 3 in a row here. Only half of what Sigma Nation had to get. Or rather, what Sigma Nation got. Volpex is waiting below the window rather than having some proxes. Sorry, some trips. Maybe just not able to afford it. They do have trips on the side there. Mabizio going for a smoke. Fortunately, just not. Really not quite sure what he was going for with that smoke. Looks like Mabizio will be heading in, trying to get a great peek off here. on Prisma. Getting a great grenade off. Actually, bad grenade there. I thought it was going to be a great grenade, but unfortunately it just went straight to the back corner. Vulfex waiting very patiently with the shotgun. Going for some blind fires here. Maybe full committing to this B window. Vulfex just very patiently waiting for his time. Vizio not able to push into that cubby there, but able to waste a lot of ammunition. 2 incendiaries here. Vizio hoping to climb back into that cubby. It looks like Lazy and Galaxy's Friend will be pushing across here, trying to blow that wall. Mabizio does hear that phone go off. Let's see if they check their corners well enough. Lazy pushing in, throwing a grenade, getting the kill off on Mabizio with no damage done. Shogun holding it here. Rari getting 2 kills off, killing Lazy and Pive. Lazy with a collateral. Suddenly on a 3v4 here, favoring Sigma Nation. Blue able to take out Shogun, but getting taken out by Rari. So Hutch getting taken out by Rari. Prisma taking out Rari. Blue taking out Jebediah, suddenly on a 2v1 Vulfex, holding a shotgun, hoping someone peeks over the edge here. Still could go either way if Prisma does climb on top of this box. They're hoping they can plant in here, but they definitely cannot plant here. Looks like they maybe have not looked at the maps for Mall to see if they can. Going for a bit of a cheeky plant. Vulfex definitely hearing that. Maybe knowing EMP is there. Blue just not guarding it. I'm not quite sure why Blue wasn't guarding his teammate at all. Now he has to go plant, and Vulfex knows exactly where the EMP is. And Blue does get the kill off with a great headshot on Vulfex. Khaos now only needing 1 round for overtime. Well done to Khaos, only needing a single round, having some great utility to get it. Now Sigma Nation having to force spy here. Mabizio only able to go for an Huracan, but they've been doing pretty well with those shotguns. Vulfex also going for a Canut. We'll see what Khaos chooses to push here. It's going to be a rough loss for Khaos here if they do lose this round. Pretty demotivating, I would say. But very motivating if they get it, because then they would only need OT. Then it's anyone's game, really. Looking at the scores here, looks like we do have Sigma Nation just barely leading on score. They would get to choose their side for OT. We do have Lazy holding on a 2.0 for his team. Very respectable, along with Shogun nearly on a 2.0 there. Still holding his own against Lazy. Lazy proving to be a very good choice to bring in for Khaos on Mall. Hutch getting TK'd by his team, maybe going AFK or his headset died, maybe. Now Khaos bringing themselves down to a 4v5 immediately. Jebediah on food court here, not knowing there are 4 players pushing him. Getting some hits off. Now they know there's someone in food court. Shogun and Jebediah both holding food court, it looks like. Lazy going for a wall blow here. Still only hitting the 2-minute barrier. Jebediah getting hit a few times, but not getting killed. Getting a kill off on Pive, with Blue getting a kill off on Rari. Prisma looking to get the refrag here for his teammate. Lazy taking out Mabizio there. Shogun not getting seen by Lazy, able to take out both Lazy and Blue. Suddenly Prisma on a 1v3. Getting pushed by Jebediah with that Aril, deciding to back off rather than push him while he's reloading. Prisma does get the kill off on Jebediah, but is now at, like, only 4 health. Having to 1v2 is rough, especially against an Huracan and a Vezin. Prisma does get the kill off against all odds. Vulfex throwing a smoke down, trying to hide in the smoke. Now having a rifle, even footing here. If either player shoot through the smoke, they could take out the other. Prisma does get hit by a grenade. Vulfex just chilling in the smoke here, looking to push, maybe looking to push through. Prisma pushing through the smoke. Behind Vulfex, getting the kill off. Khaos now going to OT. Unfortunately, Vulfex picking the wrong direction to look. Now at 6-6, Sigma Nation leading in points. choosing to go for defense again. Now on bottom floor, very good floor for them. I believe they've won 2 out of the 3 times they had bottom floor. And unfortunately, Khaos is down Hutch, their captain. So we'll see how this goes for them. The bot no longer stuck on roof like it used to be because of the ramps. Heading down towards the points. Used to, the bots would get stuck on the mall roof so that you really could, you know, typically have someone to go into, but unfortunately not anymore. Khaos looks to be going for a B push since it worked last time. Hive and Lazy both downstairs. Still, bot Teemo going to be going in records, most likely getting killed immediately by Vulfex. Teemo heading towards that B window. Real unfortunate. We do have a push in here from Blue, not having any information drone-wise. Jebediah free to just peek straight down if he wants to. With Prisma nor Blue nor Lazy at all watching the stairs. Lazy now watching the stairs. Galaxy's friend pushing up. Blue not able to get the kill off. Jebediah does get killed here. Mabizio takes out bot Teemo while Prisma takes out Jebediah. Info peeks here from Prisma almost takes out Shogun. Shogun going for a smoke. Trying to retreat into maintenance, as well as an incendiary here. Foaming the wall here. Lazy getting wallbanged a few times, not getting killed. Looks like they are just trying to do some point defense. They do have a door blocker down. Shogun very low, and unfortunately, Sigma Nation does not have a stim. Opening the wall up here. Throwing a great incendiary out, killing Lazy. Throwing a grenade that doesn't get any hits off. We do have some utility usage now. Sigma Nation pushing out, almost killing Pive, now killing Pive, now Prisma, unfortunately, on a 1v4. Almost killing Mabizio, getting blind fired there. Prisma almost getting pushed by Mabizio, but Mabizio thinks better of it. Prisma pushing out, Rari gets a great flick off. Khaos getting 4 rounds in a row, but unfortunately just not able to claim their 5th. Well done from Khaos. Getting so many rounds in a row, and Sigma Nation as well. Both teams having a great run on this map. Sigma Nation claiming their 2nd map of the Scrim. Looks like we will not be having a 3rd map with Khaos all evaporating. Shogun ending at 17-9, with Rari ending at 11-10. Jebediah and Mabizio a little bit behind. Lazy ending at 17-10. Well done to him. Khaos playing a great game, but Sigma Nation just playing that much better. Well done to both teams. Sigma Nation able to claim both maps, the Scrim. Barely able to claim that mall win. Looking at the gunplay, Sigma Nation has some great gunplay and some great utility. Khaos just unfortunately was not able to hold it up, especially on some of these pushes. They got split up a little bit. And unfortunately got taken out like one at a time. Regardless, this has been me. I've been Plague Doctor, watching the Scrimcast here for Sigma Nation and Khaos. But I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Not much else to go over with that Scrim. I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Goodbye.